Biotechnology. My name is Adam Sprague, and I will be your child teacher this semester. So I want to welcome everybody back to a new school year. A couple changes in place, but we're all going to get through. For biotechnology is meant to be a college type course that's offered during the first year of instruction. For this course, we will be covering the basics of life science. Will also go into genetics. We'll do a little bit of anatomy and physiology. And also, we are going to be doing some genetic engineering as well. So for this course, it is kind of a notes lecture type of course. All the notes are posted online by PowerPoint. We do align the notes with the textbook that has been handed out to all the kids, which is Biology, Raising Addition. This is a college text, and the notes do align, like I said before, with this text. As for the class itself, we do a good amount or get through a good amount of material during this course. So, like I said, we cover all the material that's found during the first year of biology at the college level. But since we have a lot more contact time, we also tend to go into other courses as well. So when I said we were covering genetics, we do a lot of work that you would find in a first year college genetic course. So we work with fruit flies, and we do some crosses with them. And we also do a bit with the genetics of plants. So with the fruit flies, one of the things that we look into is we work with epigenetics and how certain environmental triggers or factors can change or turn on off genes from generation to generation. This is a project, that the students would be spending, a couple months in terms of research on. So this is a multi-generational study. With the plant biology and genetics would be more taking plants and doing simple crosses, more along the lines of Mendelian types of genetics, where you're looking at, you take this flower color and cross it with that flower color, and what is the outcome at the end. We also do a bit with DNA work, where we will be extracting DNA. We work with the polymerase chain reaction and copying DNA. We work with restriction enzymes in cutting DNA, do a little bit of splicing of DNA. And those are labs, that may take possibly a week or two to complete. We'll also do some dissections as we move on through the course, working with a little bit of anatomy and physiology, focusing on the major systems of the body, such as, the nervous system, musculoskeletal system, and that will culminate with a pig dissection at the end. We also do a little bit of mad science in here, where we work with bacteria. We take the gene from a jellyfish, we insert it into the bacteria, and that gene is what creates bioluminescence in the jellyfish, and thus we then instill a bioluminescence into the bacteria. So we have fun in this course. We do a bit of work. Now, with the split scheduling, with the hybrid, the students here and then home with learning, doing the labs does pose a challenge. So the way I've been running the course here, and we're just starting the second week, and I'm in my classroom, that's why I'm all messed up here. For this second week, I found that I'm kind of running the lesson seamless. So I have the notes up here. I have the students log in. I see their faces on the screen on my computer, and I call on students that are here in the class. I call on students that are there on the computer. So we interact every day. There is no days off in this course. As for the labs, some labs I can split, have have students do at home, give them virtual part if they are full virtual, or the ones that are here, we'll start the lab and then do the questions at home where the other group comes in, does the lab, and completes the questions at home. For these labs that are more technical based, where we're dealing with, the DNA work, those labs have to be seamless. We cannot go and start a lab and then stop the lab and then start the lab and stop the lab. So the way we're going to work it is I have an A group and a B group, where the A group will start the first day of the lab. They will have B partners. The B partners come in during their day. They continue the lab. And then the A group comes in, continues the lab. B group comes in, continues the lab. And when the students are at home virtually, they'll be following along through interaction with cameras that I have set up here. I have remote cameras that I'm speaking to right now. In the end, all students would be required for data keeping throughout the lab and a final lab write-up. As for grading in this course, the way it works is I work through a weighted point scale. So we don't do percentages, rather I give a point total based on the amount of work that was put forward. So for a nightly homework assignment, it may be 5 points. For homework that requires more than one night, it would be 10 points. Quizzes, 20 points, tests, 50, 60 points. Lab write-ups could be anywhere from 30 points up to 100 points, depending on how long the lab takes, or greater than 100 points if it's, a multi-month lab write-up and a lot of work went into it. As for the course, this is a fun course. I really enjoy teaching it. Juniors are always the best. They're super hard workers and super focused. And so far this year, everybody's been super respectful. They seem to be settling in here, and everything's going well. A little bit about myself. This is my 16th year at Mates. I also serve as an adjunct associate professor at Ocean County College. I'm also adjunct for Richard Stockton. I teach embedded science courses here at Mates for both Ocean County College and Richard Stockton University. My background is pretty diverse in marine biology, environmental biology. I went to University of Pennsylvania, I like science, I like it outdoors, and I like to try to take all my life experiences and relate them to the class. I also am highly involved in aquaculture. Prior to being a teacher, I worked in the aquaculture field where I helped develop and grow shrimp through selective breeding. And after doing that for a while, I kind of fell into teaching, and I'm still involved in aquaculture where I grow oysters, and I have a oyster farm company where we work on spawning oysters and selling oysters in the market there. I like to take that genetic work and what I do and kind of relate it to the course as well. If you have any questions at any time, you can always reach me, either call here at the school or by email. The syllabus is posted on the class Google page, which all the students have access to. So we're doing everything paperless here in the course, and assignments are posted there, assignments are turned in, and I think that's about it. So nice seeing everybody. Welcome back to a new school year, and I'm looking forward to basically teaching the kids and getting back to a steady routine here. So thank you very much. Take care.